Hi, my name is Patrick. I'm the founder of PJCP, and welcome to my studio. Today we are talking about all things bows. One of my favorite things to do is wrap presents in newspapers. I love the New York Times, obviously, but any old daily news will do. We're really going to talk about ribbon. There's two main kinds of ribbon. Of all the kinds there are, it boils down to two. You have wired and unwired. What I love about wired is that you can make really, big, fluffy, dynamic bows. What I love about unwired is that they're kind of organic and floppy and a little bit casual, but really elegant in the right combination. I'm going to show you first how to do a tied bow, just a regular tied bow, not with wire. One thing too, when you're wrapping your presents with a newspaper, if there's a fold or a seam, you can use that to your advantage. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull out about 2 yards, and about this much is a yard. So I go do that twice. It's a fun tip. We're going to cut that. We're going to find the middle of that. We're going to hold that there. Then you're going to take on the top of your box, you're going to put the middle right over that seam. We're going to flip around to the back, and we're going to stretch it like that. So just a normal loop-de-loop there. I think that's the technical term. We're going to bring them both around to the top, and we are going to, I like to pull fast and it gets really tight, and then I hold my thumb on that knot and tie a double knot. Then what you're going to want to do is really flatten out your ribbon. You want these bows to be really kind of big and elegant. We're going to hold one big loop, then holding the ribbon as flat as possible, we are going to pull that through, and you're going to make kind of a loose bow. And why you want it to be loose is that then you can flatten out all of your ribbon again, get it exactly where you want it, and then do a quick pull to make it a little bit tighter, and that's going to tighten your loops there. Once you have the bow just how you want it, and again, you can keep loosening and tightening to your heart's desire until you get that perfect bow, then we're going to trim the edges. Length is a matter of taste on these edges. Some say longer is better. It's not always the case. I usually go 2 different lengths and do it at diagonal. So there's a hand-tied bow. The next one we're going to do is a wired bow with using additional wires. So we have wired ribbon. I've gone ahead and done that first step on this package where I divided it in half, brought it around, tied our bow, and then I've just tied the knot and I've left these 2 tails here. Those are going to end up being what looks like the bow tails. We're going to take, again, about 2 yards. So this one uses a lot more ribbon, but it's a showstopper. What you're going to do, I usually do about 3 finger widths, and I make a loop here, and then you're going to gather that and you're going to crunch that within your fingers. So we want to keep what's between your pointer and your thumb really tight. Then I put my finger here to hold it. Very complicated, but super easy. We're going to twist. Every time we pass through our thumb, we're going to twist the bow. That's going to help get it really tight in there. Then we're going to kind of measure. Oh, that looks like a good size. And you're going to add that to where you're pinching. Then you're going to twist again. Now, for measurement's sake, I usually pull these tight and flat. That way you can see where they are lining up and that they're even. So again, we're going to do this 4 more times. We're going to twist and pull, keep it flat. You can go a little bit shorter on the next one, you can go a little bit longer, or you can keep it the same. I tend to do a little bit shorter on the second one. Twist, a little bit shorter than the first one. And again, we're pinching every time and twisting. Twist, and a little bit longer. And twist, and a little bit longer. And if you want a giant bow, you can do 6 loops on each side. You can do 12, you can do 2. That's really your personal taste. Then we're going to take a piece of this craft or floral wire. You're going to put it through your loop right there. And what the ribbon that in the area that your thumb was pinching, you're going to put that through and you're going to twist it to hold everything in place. Just like that. So now it looks kind of crappy because you've pulled it tight. What we're going to do now is you're going to get that center loop really pretty. Then we're going to fluff up these 6 loops. And I kind of go up, down, center. Then you can leave this tail on. Usually there's a little bit left. If there's none left, that's fine. We're going to cut that at a beautiful angle. Get rid of that scrap there. we can add it to this. We can just wire that onto the knot you've already created, and there you have a gorgeous bow. Lastly, if you want to make a bow just like this and you have the perfect newspaper image, you can do something like we've done here and add a fun bow to a fun style section image. Have fun with your ribbon and have a great holiday.